Viewers, just when Chinese people are fighting this epidemic of coronavirus, what is the rest of the world doing? Are they helping out Chinese people of this crisis? I mean, the number of deaths so far, it is around 1200, and the number of confirmed infections is more than 60,000. There has been massive increase in the number of infections. I mean, it was 40,000 just yesterday or the day before yesterday, but now it is 60,000. What is rest of the world doing? Are they doing just scaremongering and rumor spreading, or they are helping out Chinese people? Well, the number of infected patients, it is having a heavy toll on Chinese health services. I mean, 60,000 patients who require indoor treatments. It is a big ask for Chinese health services, because you know that even big hospitals, they have just a few hundred capacity of indoor treatment, but now you have to treat tens of thousands of patients of a single illness, that is coronavirus, novel coronavirus. So it is definitely a huge sort of ask from Chinese health services. But rest of the world is not stepping forward to help Chinese out of this crisis. They are just evacuating their own citizens from China. Every country wants to evacuate its own citizens from China, but no one is offering to treat Chinese people as well. I mean, you can evacuate Chinese victims from China as well and treat in your countries in isolation as well. Why can't you do it? If you can treat 100 people of your own country, why don't you treat 500 or 700 people of Chinese origin as well? It will release this burden on Chinese health services, but unfortunately the world is waiting for the Chinese economy to crumble. The world is trying to prove that Chinese system of government is much worse than democracy, and that is why they are failing. We are criticizing the death of Dr. Lee, who was the whistleblower, early whistleblower, and his call went unattended. He was in fact reprimanded by Chinese government. Well, his death is certainly to be condemned. It must be denounced, but it does not mean, and that is why Chinese government, it is suffering, it is paying the price. But it does not mean that Chinese people should be left alone to suffer. You need to help out these Chinese people. You're not allowing the cruise ships who have patients of coronavirus to dock at your airport, at your port, sorry. Thailand, Philippines, Japan, and Taiwan. These countries did not let a cruise ship by the name of Diamond Princess to dock at their ports because this ship had patients of coronavirus. So that shows the callousness and inhuman behavior that we are showing. This is the time to rise above and beyond self-interest. Do something for Chinese. They need your help, because when you have to provide indoor treatment to tens of thousands of people, it is not easy. It is very difficult. If these patients, if their treatment is done by different countries and these are evacuated in different countries, I think it will be much easier, and it won't spread by this way. I mean, rather you can treat those patients in quarantine, in isolation, just as you are treating your own people that you have evacuated from China. So it is very possible. Firstly, people are comparing this outbreak with flu. People are saying that you're not putting so much emphasis on the outbreak of flu, which happens in this season in some countries, but you are just overreacting to this coronavirus. Well, flu virus, it's not comparable to coronavirus, novel coronavirus. Mortality rate of flu virus is much lower. It is 0.05%. But the mortality rate of coronavirus, novel coronavirus, it is 2%. For every 100 patients, 2 patients die. So it is much higher. Secondly, the transmission rate of coronavirus is also much higher than influenza virus. It was just 40,000 patients the day before yesterday, but now it is 60,000. So you cannot compare it with flu virus. Chinese people need rest of the world to stand by them. Please stop criticizing them, stop finding faults with the way they are handling this crisis, but stand with them, stand alongside them, and offer them to treat Chinese patients in your countries. Evacuate them, isolate them, and treat them, and give an example that the humans, they think beyond self-interest. Thank you for watching.